Welcome to Impact Wrestling, and what a way to kick it off. Simon Miller, BDE, against Trent Seven and Shark Boy. Who would have thought this was the state of TNA right now? And I like it. I like it, man. We're getting to see all sides of professional wrestling here, and Simon Miller getting a chance to be brought over. The ups and downs of this man are impressive. Impressive, the culture of it. Man, the Johnny S of professional wrestling. I have to be careful with my wording here, man, but this guy does it all. He does it all, and the influencers are here, ready to go. But Shark Boy, a TNA original, or if that really is him, maybe it's not him. Maybe he's like, La Parka and has passed down his legacy, and now someone else is underneath that mask. But Trent Seven here, and Trent Seven saying, "Hey, look, I'm trying to make a living, trying to make a career for myself here, and Impact Wrestling is allowing me to do that. So I'm going to be in this matchup with Shark Boy, and we're going to win this matchup." So definitely where we're at here. But we have the Knockouts Championship on the line tonight in a triple threat matchup. It is going to be great. It's going to be an interesting time here tonight on TNA Impact. 3 matches, baby. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. And Shark Boy gets taken down by BD, and this is an impressive. I'm going to call him BD because that's what I want to call him. And that's what I want to go with. That's what he goes. Those are the initials. And he's been doing a great job in showing that he belongs, taking up the scraps. Anything that's there, he eats it up. Says, "Yes, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that," and doing whatever he can. He told Simon Miller, "Hey, look, that's what you're gonna have to do here if you want to succeed. If you want to climb it up, just say yes. Just say yes to everything, and eventually it will work out for you. And it'll get there. Like for me." And we will see. Maybe these two guys form a tag team. Maybe these two teams go for tag team championships. I think another thing about this Impact Wrestling, yeah, we will have signed Impact wrestlers compete, but we'll also have free agents, independent wrestlers as well compete here, and some community creations as well from people who create their own pro wrestlers. And we'll watch them here, and we'll see what happens. As this is the place to be. Impact Wrestling is it. We'll have 3 matches for Impact Wrestling here. Thursday Night Impact. We'll have our premium events or special events as well too for Impact. So that's something to expect from Impact Wrestling when in the future of how it goes here. Again, we'll see how it goes, and maybe it's not going to be a weekly show the way I do my WWE, ECW, WCW, NXT, all the shows like that. But maybe you'll see it here and there, and we'll continue as we go and see how traction it grows for it. I think it has a lot of room for potential, especially with being able to Impact, able to use all types of wrestlers in this. And Trent Seven right now taking it to him right there, taking it to the English Johnny S. Simon Miller, baby. Simon Miller on the outside, taken by Trent Seven. He says, "Hey, look, countryman to countryman, I got to beat you, and I'm going to beat you by count out." Trent Seven's, "I got to win any way I can." And wow, I give that a thumbs down right there. Thumbs down on that one. How you win by count out? What, are you afraid that you can't beat them? Come on, Trent Seven. You were a former NXT Tag Team Champion. Come on, man. What were you doing there? I feel like this match could have gone more, but that is a unfortunate count out win for Trent Seven, as I guess he's afraid of Simon Miller. But now you should be afraid, because he's going to give you a thumbs down for that. How dare you? How dare you do that? Wow. Well, this is the start to Impact Wrestling tonight, and they're going to be happy with this win. And Simon Miller's like, "Thumbs down, that son bitch. That's not, nope, I don't like that one bit." And Shark Boy saying, "Yeah, we got the win." I'm still interested to see, is that the original Shark Boy? Is that a new Shark Boy? I don't know. I don't know. How long do sharks live? That's a good question to ask, right? And right now, the Frankie Kazarian challenge is open, and he's opening it up here to anybody out there. Anybody. The Rowdy One, Nico Donis, is here, man, on Impact Wrestling. It's been out there. It's been out there in the world. Been out there competing. And tonight gets a chance at the Frankie Kazarian Open Invitational Sectional Championship, Non-Championship Invitational Challenge. It's long, I know, but that's Frankie Kazarian. That's what he does. Says, "Look, I want to pass down my leadership, my mentorship, my knowledge. I want to pass it on because I know I'm getting to that point in my career where I'm gonna have to look at the next phase. So I wanted, before I hang him up, I want to give that knowledge to people. They're gonna have to beat me for it, by the way. I'm not gonna just lay down and let them win. No. And we'll see if this kid can do it. Adonis is gonna have his hands full, though. Nico Adonis is gonna have his hands full with Frankie Kazarian. And spin him around right there. Okay, maybe the kid can go. Maybe the kid can compete. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna see. Again, are the bright lights of Impact Wrestling gonna be too much for Nico Adonis? And a big knee right there that knocks him out. Again, this is what I talked about. Different talent coming in, facing signed contract talent of Impact Wrestling. We don't know how long they'll be here. We'll tell you if they're signed or not. Tonight, getting a chance to prove that maybe he deserves to be signed. Maybe he deserves to be in that ring. And Fisherman hook suplex right there, not going straight for the pin. Understands, hey, Frank Kazarian's gonna take a whoa. Did you see that? It was like a standing corkscrew. Impressive. That was good. The athletic ability is gonna be high with this kid here. And Frankie Kazarian's like, I remember when I did crazy shit like that. Now I just go with dropping knees like that. He slowed down his process. And you get a little bit older, you got to slow things down. And that's what Frankie's done. And Frankie Kazarian using the springboard, I guess that's not really full on slowing it down, but a springboard right there. A 1 count. I think he thought that was enough. That was enough to stop down Nico Adonis, man. This guy, I've seen him before. I've seen the YouTube videos. I've seen the TikToks. I've seen this kid. He's definitely been an up and coming star. I think Impact Wrestling's happy to see him here, and they're ready to see what he can do with TV time, with the bright lights, with a big crowd like this. See what he looks like and kicks like that. And you're facing a veteran, a guy who knows, who can tell your weaknesses without you even knowing it. Again, he's forgotten more than you have learned so far. That's where Frankie Kazarian's at. And again, I also think this is a way for Frankie to pad up his stats, to be honest. I think he's a stat padder right here. He wants to face young talent and beat them and get W's so he can look like a more winning wrestler in his career. But again, we don't, again, who cares about winning in wrestling, right? That's who cares about that, right? Shoot. Frankie Kazarian does. And impressive. The neck of Frankie Kazarian is going to be hurting tomorrow, man. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's going to be hurting tomorrow. Knockouts Championship is on the in play tonight. It will be on the line later tonight in a triple threat matchup. Right now, I'm focusing on the Frankie Kazarian Open Challenge Invitational Classic Championship, non-championship tournament style, family style brunch, I-97 challenge. Again, there is no name to it. This man just throws everything at the window, man. Just trying to get some TV time is what he wants. It's truly what he wants here. Trying to get and pad the stats. Adonis right now is okay. You want to go at it? You want to throw punches? There's a chop right there. And there's Frankie's like, you want to throw chops? You want to feel the real chops? Okay. And they're throwing chops at each other. And Impact Wrestling, man. We saw Simon Miller earlier in action. Got counted out. Thanks to Trent Seven. Trent Seven and Shark Boy probably not the tag team I thought I was going to see. But hey, you want a chance? There you go. It's a place about chances here on Impact Wrestling. And big smacks, big slaps, big slaps, big smacks. Another smack again. And big hit right there. As here we go. Just throw it down, baby. Throw it down. The vet and the rookie, the vet and the newcomer, the vet and the indie wrestler, man. Again, Frank Kazarian knows about being an indie wrestler. He lived it, but now he says, hey, like, now I'm a contract wrestler. That's all I do, just get contracts. Simple as that. Frankie Kazarian hoping that big stomp kick is enough to win him this matchup. I don't know if it will be. I don't think it will. I don't think it will be. And a kick out there. Adonis surviving it, man. Good for the kid. He's fighting now. He's not letting himself go down. He's not letting himself go down. He understands, hey, I know the favorite is him because this is his home turf. But I'm hoping to make a big impact here. Not, I get it. We're on Impact, but I'm hoping to make that big splash. And get people talking about me and hope that they call me back and then I get back another chance. And, the X Division is out there for a guy like Adonis. I can see him already learning the ropes, going in the Impact area. And a big kick right there. Hopefully Carlos Silva is watching this thinking to himself, this kid might actually have something in there. Might want to sign him. I want to bring him aboard. And again, with that spinning shining wizard, it's not enough, but it brought the match back to level here. as Adonis is up, and Adonis now says, "I'm gonna end this one." Here we go. He's finding clotheslines. He got the boot of Frankie with the slip up right there, and I think the kid is feeling the moment here. Said, "I'm going for a pinfall." Oh wow! Pulling tricks like this on Frankie Kazarian. Frankie a little impressed by that. He's like, "Okay, I think you do that." Oh no! Styles Clash on Kazarian. Kazarian knows the man who created that move very well. Styles Clash. Styles Clash. He's going to get the win. No, kick out. All I hear is Frank Kazarian screaming, "You're no AJ Styles." He's screaming, "You're no AJ." Oh, man, that's wild. But here he goes. Oh, I don't even know what to call that, man, but it was corkscrew style, baby. And I think we call it no. Frankie Kazarian finding it, man. Finding a way to kick out. He is still kicking out of these moves. Good for him. Good for Kazarian right now. He will not be shown up here in his classic invitational open style, family style, Golden Corral. Frankie Kazarian. Oh, I think Taz just got him. You've been Kazed. You've been Kazdified. You've been wrecked on a kick out by the young kid. Nick. Oh my God, Nico Adonis is working hard tonight. And I guess this is the point of the Frankie Kazarian open challenge to see who can step up. What a beautiful drop kick. One of the best drop kicks I've seen. He's still making it look nice. Very nice. He's like, "I'm destroying this kid. In a big time need to bust him open." How is he gonna react to seeing his own blood? He tried to go for a shiny wizard, but blocked by Frankie Kazarian. He's like, "I saw everything I need. You fought back." And Kazarian, oh no. I think we're done here. Frankie is gonna put Adonis out. No, check out by the young kid, man. What's it gonna take? Frankie Kazarian, though, is not done yet. He's like, "I'm not even close to him yet. I need to put him out." Kazarian. Oh, thought he was gonna get that splash. No, Adonis now taking control. Oh no, Kazarian taking down the young kid. Says, "I'm gonna slow you down with this submission." It looks like a Walls of Jericho being applied. Yes, it's a Walls of Jericho. Apply it. No. Adonis quick to change the subject there and find his way around it into a pinfall. That's impressive from the young kid. That's a veteran-like move. That's something you learn way down the line. But Adonis has it in his bag of tricks. TNA management. Oh, sick. Wow, that was sick. And the kid with the frog splash. Adonis, if he doesn't win this one with all these moves right now, I don't know what went wrong. Went for a sliding kick, but Kazarian quick to capitalize on the error. Neckbreaker. Oh, look at Adonis. Smart again for being a young kid. He has a high ring IQ and that running big boot. Oh, that's it. That big boot got him. He came running and boom. The side of the head turned around. And what can you do about it? What can you do about a move like that? Stopping your momentum. Frankie Kazarian getting a win, but what a fight from the kid. What a fight from Nico Adonis. And I hope we see him again on Impact Wrestling. I don't know if we will, but I also hope we see more of this Frankie Kazarian Open Invitational Family Style Buffet 7-Eleven. All these other shops are my sponsors. Challenge, openly amazing friendship gathering tournament of Kazarian. I want to see talent like this come out. I want to see this young talent come out and feed into what Impact Wrestling can be. But it's a win for Frankie. And we're about to get into our main event. It is time for the Knockouts Championship to be defended. Let's run through this. Let's get to the entrances. Let's get the introduction ready. Let's go for the Knockouts belt. It's on the line here on AMC on Thursday night. Impact. Woo. And here comes Tessa Blanchard, always in the discussion for the championship. Also does tours over there on CMLL. as well, a former Knockouts champion and from NXT and from Birthright, Arianna Grace, and the current champion Lei Ying Lee is the current Knockouts champion, and I can't wait to see how she defends this championship. It's not an easy challenge. Not an easy challenge in a triple threat match because you don't even have to be pinned to lose your championship. We will follow this matchup until it is over here on AMC. We got the freedom to do that now. We can do it here. Let's see what happens. As Lee knows that the target's going to be on her back, knows that Blanchard and Grace are going to come after her, and she's quick to already take down Grace out of the equation. Takes down Blanchard with that suplex. It's going to be that kind of battle for her. As Lee says, I got to do whatever I can to fight, man. I'm not going down. And Grace says, I got to take you out. And again, all these women are former Knockouts champions. So definitely interesting to see how that plays into effect. Tessa wants to get a championship. She said, hey, I've owned that championship. I made that championship mean a lot more because I was winning a TNA championship while I did that. Like, I'm just that good. And we'll see if she's still at that prime, if she's still at that level. And Lee taking it to Grace, I think her and Grace just have a history. And it has to be documented that, you know, the help that Grace got to win that championship, screw Lee off of that championship, you know, it's been documented there that she needed help to get her championship. She needed to do, she needed Brookside to betray Lee. A friendship that was so pure and innocent was just, you know, was just smeared. And they promised her a chance at Birthright. They never gave it to her. They say, hey, just do what you can do to distract Lee. And it has not distracted her, but now she's back at being all about her Knockouts championship. But for how long? Could this be the last night we see that? Tessa Blanchard said, look, I got my squad. I'll take that Knockouts championship. I'll go defend it at CMLL. And I'll go show just how great I can be. Not just defend it here in the US and not just defend it in Canada, but I could defend it in Mexico as well. Be the true Knockouts champion that it should be. Because Lee, you won't go down there. You won't go down there and do that. It's a little murky right now. And where's she going? Where's she going? Where's she going? Lee dropping the clothesline to Grace, man. That's crazy. How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that kind of stuff? And right now the Knockouts Championship is on the line. And again, like I said, I'm very intrigued to see the people that walk in here and the people that stay and compete weekly and hold our championships and see what they're able to do. And hitting the midsection of Tessa Blanchard, and Lee says, look, I gotta take her out. Suplex again. Lee has become very good at giving everyone suplexes. I won't say Suplex City because that belongs to Brock Lesnar, but she's more like a suplex town. That's what she takes you to. Suplex town or suplex condominiums. I don't know what to say. The suplex suburbs. What do you want me to go with? There's so much to choose from. Suplex state, suplex country, suplex world. Sounds like sounds like a store that will sell you suplexes if you want it. Suplex world, come on down. And the champ watching Tessa Blanchard. She's keeping eyes. She's not dumb. So, you know, let her do her damage. Oh, powerbomb. Again, a powerbomb on the side of the ring. And now there she is attacking Tessa. Says, hey, I can't let you build momentum because momentum's dangerous in this kind of matchup. And Grace knocks down Tessa. And reporting for duty, Lee says, Grace, you're always about capturing, always want to glow, always want to taunt. And that's going to be your downfall. And she says that's her downfall. But there's Tessa Blanchard quick to take Lee out of the equation. And Tessa's like, go back. I'm the strongest one in this matchup. Here you go. Take that. And counters the clothesline. She goes under it and goes and grabs the DDT. So it makes Tessa Blanchard so good. It's in her blood. It's in her blood to be one of the best. She's been programmed to be one of the best. Arm breaker right here. A disarmer on Tessa. No. It's broken up by Grace. And what a roll up. A backpack pin right here. Backpack pin, but not even a 1 count. As Lee says, you should know me better than that. You should know me that you're not going to catch me on that one. And Grace like, you can't blame me for trying. Can't blame her for trying in this situation. as the Knockouts Championship is on the line here in the main event of Impact. Like I said, this could be a weekly show, or we could miss it a week and then come back again. But we know we will have PLEs, special events for TNA. Every month we'll have one right here. And again, we never know who will step into the ring in TNA. We never know what we'll have. But what we do know is that we're going to try to put on the best quality matches for you and some of the best fights and defend every championship that we can under the Impact roof. And taking out Lee is big. Taking out Lee as Blanchard is trying to cause mayhem and trying to get the championship on her side. Oh, no. Lee's like, I don't think you're going to do that. I don't think you're going to accomplish what you really want to accomplish. As Lee gets hit right there by Grace. Now Grace here says, I beat you once. I could do it again tonight. No. And now Grace, the fisherman by Lee, got it. Lee is like, I'm done. I can win this matchup. No, but there is Tessa Blanchard. Just when you think you have it, there's Blanchard. And Blanchard's like, it's time. It's time to regain my Knockouts Championship. And nothing you can do to stop it. Grace is out, but I think she's picking herself up while Lee and Blanchard battle it. Again, this was a one-on-one matchup. I think Lee would have beat Grace already, but Blanchard being in it is just a piece that I can't account for. Because any day, any time, Blanchard could be the women's champion. She could be the Knockouts champion if she wanted to be. But Lee has been a fighting champion and very proud to be the Knockouts champion. Say, hey, look, I got fired and I thought my time was done here in the U.S. I thought I was going back. But here I am still competing. TNA gave me that chance and I'm still here fighting and ready to go. So they said it's been a long fight. And it's been a long road to become Knockouts champion. And even if she loses, she's not going back to back. She's not going to the back of the line. A two-time Knockouts champion. And look at Tessa Blanchard getting picked out by Grace. And Grace says, I've got something. Birthright needs that championship. And Lee's like, look, I don't think I want you to have this championship and take it back to NXT. I can't let that happen two times. One time, okay, you know, the cheat was in, the fix was in, but I can't let it happen again. I'm sorry. I can't let it happen two times. I wonder if that's, and if it happens two times, I don't think there's something wrong with it, but for someone with so much pride in TNA like Lee, or cutter. That's like Tessa Blanchard's cutter. She's like, I've been watching your tapes, and Grace takes her out, and now Grace trying to go after Lee, but Lee's like, okay, I think you did it, but I don't think you know how to capture the full potential of it. Smack her in that part, smack her in that part of the ring. And Lee's taking herself back into the ring, getting a breath of fresh air, but Tessa Blanchard pushing Grace back in it. And now Tessa Blanchard just suplexing her overboard. And I think Tessa might have got a little bit out of that one too, as they're both trying to recover on the outside. Grace is up. Grace is up and standing, but if I'm her, I'm just waiting for them to feed yourself in there, as Blanchard just came in. Grace now waiting for it, and here it is, taking down Blanchard, but there's a disarmer on Grace. Blanchard's out. Grace can't reach the ropes. No one's going to come to save her. Is she going to tap? Is she going to tap out? I think you have no choice. Yes, Lei Ying Lee is still your knockout champion by submission. There you go. The pride of TNA, the pride of the Knockouts division, continues her championship reign. And great. Two more people you can knock out of contingent. Send them to the back of the line. Send Tessa back. Send Grace back. And let's get something new challenger. Let's get a new challenger for Lee. Let's get her getting a new challenger for her championship. I can't wait to see what the future of the Knockouts division carries here in TNA. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon.